In this video, we're going to look at the Kihon syllabus for your first dan, your black belt grading, which is obviously a very important step for everyone on their karate journey. And it's really, really important that your fundamentals of that Kihon are strong going into the grading. So make sure you've done your warm-up, make sure you've checked your training area so that's safe. You'll need enough space so you can do a forwards and a backwards step. And we'll do a little scuttle backwards after each step forwards. Okay, so put together now. Yoing, just step forwards and make left again and right, might say, and left freestyle. So still in the theme of continuing our warm up, we're just going to practice some punches lightly. So starting off, making left Kizamizuki, you're just going to rotate the body so it's a 45-degree angle. Full hikate with your right fist. Make sure your head stays pointing forwards. Focus on that knee pointing forwards. Ready? 1. And then rotate the body in, making right Gakuzuki. 2. Again, just check the body rotation here. Is it full? Is this hikate fist pulled back? Is the elbow tucked in? Is it stuck out? Shoulders down, lats engaged. So there's lots to think about even with these basic punches. And we're going to make Samazuki again. 1, full rotation. Gakuzuki. 2, Samazuki. 1, Gakuzuki. 2. Make sure you keep that front knee deeply bent. Samazuki. 1, Gakuzuki. 2, Samazuki. 1, Gakuzuki. 2. Good. And now just back to guard. So now snapping, I want you to make both punches. So you're going to make left, right, and snap back to guard again. Strong legs, full body rotation, full hikate, particularly on this Kizamizuki. So both punches to 1 count, just like this. 1. And again, 2. 3. 4. 5. Just start to build at the pace a bit. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. And Yame. Change legs, come on, take. Right leg forwards and guard. Again to count, make Kizamizuki. Right Kizamizuki. 1. Okay, check this body position now. Have the lats down, hikate fist, well back, body fully rotated, head pointing forwards, knee deeply bent. Now all you're doing is rotating that body in and making the reverse punch. 2. Okay, so your stance shouldn't have changed. Head is still looking forwards. Lats are still down. Kizamizuki. 1. Gakuzuki. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. And guard. So now snapping. So to 1 count, you're going to make Samazuki, Gakuzuki, and snap. Joe down with the first, Chu down with the second. Full hikate, full rotation. 1. And again. 2. 3. 4. 5. You'll start to build up the pace. Particularly think about the direction of these arms. There should be no flaring out of the elbows. Keep these elbows tucked in. The fists, the weapons, are pointing in the direction of the target. So all they see coming is that fist. They don't see that elbow. And as well, it's the most direct route. If you want to do a fast punch, it's got to be going straight. You can't have anything going around. So check that. Close elbows. Bit sharper. 1. 2. Full rotation. 3. 4. 5. And Yame. Good. Left get and right. Come on, take. And guard again. This time we're going to make Uraken Gakuzuki. We're going to break it down to count again. Again, this is fundamental. It comes after your 4 basic kicks. Okay, we'll have to Yokigari Kikomi, the Morshigari, the Yoshirigari. We finish up with that Uraken Gakuzuki. Okay, and it's the same feeling with this body. Rotated 45, then driving that punching side in. for the Gakusuki. So on the first count, just make Uraken. Nice, light, fast preparation. Ready? 1. Again, check this body rotation here. Check the head, is that still pointing forwards? Check the rear shoulder, is that pulling down? Check the hikite. Gakusuki. 2. Again, check this opposite arm, pulled well back, full rotation, punching in the center of your body. Uraken. 1. Punch. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. And to guard. So now double up. So it's 1 count, Uraken, Gakusuki. But again, make sure you get this full hikite with the Uraken. So that allows you to drive that side of the body in for the Gakusuki. To count. 1. And again. 2. 3. 4. 5. Start to build up the pace. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yeah, mate. Change legs. Come on, take. Right guard. Right Uraken. 1. Gakusuki. 2. Again, check this body position on the other side. Hikite. Well back. Shoulders down. Uraken. 1. Punch. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. And guard. Both attacks to 1 count and snapping now. So making your Uraken, Gakusuki. And make sure you recover well back to the guard position. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. And notice the recovery of this Uraken as well. For this one, you can see the Uraken recover to there, which is fine. But if you're following up with the Gakusuki, it makes more sense to recover straight back. So from there, it just comes back straight to the hip. 5, bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Yame. And Nere. Relax. Excellent. So that's got the body warmed up. Got the arms warmed up. We're now just going to do a little exercise just to continue warming up the legs. Okay, so we stand with feet together, yoi. We're just going to start off by making double Maya-gari, but I want the feeling of the double to be like this. You're going to go kick, step down, kick. Okay, so I want you to think about this changeover of the feet and trying to get that as quick as you can. Okay, even though we're going lightly, I want a nice fast changeover between these kicks, and this will be important later on when you start to put these kicks together in the 4 kicks coming forwards. So I want you to start kicking with your left. I'm going to do the mirror image of you for this one. So start kicking with your left, and you're going to kick left, right, and down. Ready? 1. Good. And now starting to kick with the right. 2. Good. So really now focus on this basic form, the drive of these hips going forwards. It was mentioned in the warm-up, and you need to keep applying that now. Drive the hips. And notice that's not you tipping backwards, it is the hips going forwards. Repeat, kicking with the left leg first, left, right. Ready? 1. And starting with the other leg, right leg. 2. Good. This time, your second kick is going to be Yokogari Kikomi. So the first kick is Mai-gari, and you're going to step down, but then Kikomi to the front and recover. Now just be very careful, depending on what surface you are training on today. I'm on my patio here, so I'm able to turn very freely on the supporting foot. But if you're on carpet, just be careful. You may need to just slow down that rotation so you don't do any damage to your knee. Okay, so you be the judge of how how much you put into that rotation. So we're going to start off kicking with the left, my Gary, still have that fast step down into the Yoki Gary Kikomi. Ready? 1. And work on that recovery too. So right the way back to the feet together. Starting kicking with the right, my Gary, and then left Kikomi. 2. Good. And we're going to repeat that, starting with the left. 1. And starting with the right. 2. Okay, so we're going to try that. What you need to do, my Gary, then start with the other leg, my Gary, Kikomi, then starting with the other leg, my Gary, Kikomi, all the way through. I'll do it with you. Ready? Shimmy. Kick, kick, working on these hips. Then Kikomi. And repeat. Working on that rotation. And working on that thrust as well at the end. Do that one more time. Ready? Shimmy. Kick, kick, kick. Now the Kikomi. Good. And Yame. Nere. Relax. Good. So that's got the legs warmed up a little bit more. Okay. Make sure you've got room in front of you now. Yoi. Ready. Step forwards and make left gear down right. Come on, take. I'm going to stay working as the mirror image to you for this video. So, guard position. And we're going to practice the first punching combination that you'll need to do for your Kihon in your grading. So this is Kazamazuki, Oizuki, Gakuzuki. It's the same as the last grading, but they'll be expecting it to be that much cleaner, that much quicker, that much more powerful for your black belt grading. Okay, so I'll just show you to count. So it's a front foot step with body rotation into the Kazamazuki. Now, this will depend on how much you're rotated already, but you may want to start with this side of your body just back slightly to allow you to drive it in. But there must be a step forward, not a step to the side, not a lift, definitely not a step back. We're driving in. Then you've got all of this side of the body to throw in for the Oizuki. And it's Oizuki with the body rotated here. Okay, same principles I mentioned earlier. Shoulders down, lats engaged, hikite, well back. And then from there, we don't step. It's a Gakuzuki with the opposite arm, full rotation in and snap back. So make sure you get that full hikite here. But also, got to go in and back out again. So we're going to do a couple to counts. Okay, so I want you to step with the front foot, Kazamazuki 1, Oizuki 2, check that body rotation, check the lats, and Gakuzuki 3, and then just scuttle backwards. On the other side, step 1, make sure you get that drive forwards, Oizuki 2, check that full body rotation, Gakuzuki 3, and make sure you snap back to guard as well in an efficient manner, nothing odd about that, and scuttle back. One more time to count, 1, 2, 3, and scuttle back on the other side, 1, 2, 3, and scuttle back. Okay, now try that all the way through. So you're going to go punch, punch, punch. You're going to start off lightly and then start to build up the speed. Ready? 1, and scuttle back. 2, and scuttle back. Work on this rotation. 3, and back. 4, and back. A bit sharper. 1, 2, back. 3, back. 4, and back. Last couple really fast. 5, and back. 6, and back. And Yame, and an air. Relax, excellent. So just take 30 seconds water break. That's our first little section done. We're then going to be moving on to looking at the kicks. Okay. Yoi, ready. Step forwards and make left gear down right. Come on, take. And guard, freestyle. Okay, so just a reminder about this freestyle stance. It's obviously slightly different to our formal Zenkutsu Dachi. So it's a little bit shorter, and that allows you to get the bend in the legs. And the bend is the crucial thing, because that allows you the movement and the drive forwards. And it allows, in that first combination we just did, it allows you to step forward with that front foot. So there needs to be some flexibility in this stance, but the legs are engaged, ready to go. We're now going to do the kicks. So start off with the Maigeri, Oizuki, Gakuzuki, and we're going to break it down to count again. So on the first count, you're going to kick and then do the Oizuki. So you're going to kick and then land with this Oizuki, but we're going to stay in this position so that we can check we've got the body rotation, we've got the shoulders down, we've got the stance driving forwards. So remember, thrust with the hips. Ready? 1. Hold. Good. And now make the Gakuzuki and back to freestyle. 2. And back. Kick and punch. 1. Good. And just have a think about that kick. Did you have any twist of the supporting foot? Was there any movement there? Make sure both hips are going forwards. And Gakuzuki. 2. That's got to back. 1. 2. And back. 1. 2. And back. Good. Try that all the way through. Kick, double punch. But a feeling of full rotation with these punches. And a feeling of power into them. Ready? 1. Good. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. Good. Start to build up the pace now. Fast kick, strong double punch. 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. 2. Really sharp. 1. Back. 2. And back. And Yamai. Nere. Relax. Excellent. The next kick then will be the Yokigeri Kikomi. So again, just be careful on this rotation, but do make sure there's a high knee lift to the front. High knee lift, and the drive is there. As the leg goes out, make sure you get the recovery, bring this hip back so you can drive in, but get this rotation of this way into the uraken. Okay? So we're going to break it down to count. Yoi, left get under eye, can I take? Guard. So Yokigeri, and then hold on the uraken. 1. Check this body position. Is it fully rotated? Is the hikite back? Gakuzuki. 2. And back. Kick in uraken. 1. Punch. 2. So here's where you need that fast flowing preparation for the uraken. As you recover from that kick, it's got to be a fast preparation to get that uraken in. To count again, get uraken. 1. Punch. 2. Back. Kick. 1. Punch. 2. And back. Try that all the way through. Yokigeri Kikomi, Uraken, Gakuzuki, but really focus on, particularly with the Kikomi and then wash to come, on this Uraken, focus on getting the rotation this way. It's very easy to allow that body to come around. Get the rotation going this way, this way, this way, and then that allows you to get a full rotation into the Gakuzuki. Ready? Lightly. 1. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. A bit sharper. 1. Back. 2. back, 3, back, 4, and back. And yame, anere, relax. Excellent. So the third kick is the mawashigeri. Same principles apply. We've got a rotation here, so adapt this to the surface that you're training on today. There's a rotation where the kick is coming around and the uraken is coming in the same way. Make sure though, particularly on the mawashi, there's no telegraph of this kick before you go. So there's no arm movement. The arms just change as the kick comes through. So just allow them to change naturally as your body comes forwards. There. And that helps to disguise the kick as it comes round. Okay? Yoi. Ready. Left gear down break. My take. Guard position. Okay. So mawashigeri again, hold the uraken. 1. Check this body position. 2. And back. 1. 2. And back. 1. 2. And back. So even if it's a low kick, that doesn't matter so long as it's smooth. 1. 2. And back. Okay. All the way through. Kick, uraken gakusuki. 1. Make sure you get this snap back to a guard. And back. 2. And back. Think about this guard as you come through. Keep that still. 3. And back. 4. And back. Good. 4 times a little bit faster. 1. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. And yame. Now relax. Excellent. Your final kick then is your yushirigeri. This again involves a rotation, so just be careful depending on the surface you're working on. It's a spinning kick. But as with any kick, the fundamental idea remains the same. It starts with a knee lift. Maegeri starts with a knee lift. Kokomi starts with a knee lift. Washi starts with a knee lift. Yoshiro starts with a knee lift. But as soon as you've lifted that knee, you need to be spinning. And then the trick is to stop that spin there and to drive the hips back into that kick. Okay? So it's making this question mark sort of shape. So the closer this foot is, if you bring that out, it's going to be hard. That's why you need the knee lift. There. So it's just coming straight through. Okay? So we're going to do kick and then hold the uraken just like before. Yoi, ready. Left gear down break, my tape. Guard. So just lightly to start off with. Kick and hold the uraken. 1. Check this body position. So again with the Yushiro, it's very easy for this body to follow the rotation and come round. You've got to be sending that body in the opposite direction. And gakuzuki. 2. Shuffle back. 1. Punch. 2. And back. 1. 2. 1. 2. And shuffle back. Good. So we'll try it all the way through. Now, with this kick, if you're too cautious with it, it actually hinders that spin round. So you've really just got to go for it. Okay? You really got to get that leg round quickly. Whip it round and get that spin and drive. And the feeling has got to be hips going that way, hips going forwards. Okay? Hips have got to be driving forwards. Obviously, you may not be able to do it quite as quickly if you're training indoors on a less than ideal surface. So just be careful. But if you're able to, really throw this kick round. Guard. So lightly, kick, double punch. 1. And back. 2. and back, and try and get this thrust with the heel. 3, and back. 4, and back. A little bit sharper. 1, and back. And no movement with this foot across, just the spin. Knee lift and spin. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. And yame, and an air ray. Relax. Excellent. Another 30 seconds water break, and then we are going to do the last section of kicks and then your special down combination. Back in 30 seconds. Okay, so the next bit of your Kihon basics would be the 4 kicks consecutively with that fast changeover in the middle. Now, we're going to have to adapt this slightly for training at home, maybe indoors, where the space is limited. Okay, so normally you'll do them one after the other. You'll do Maigari, step. It's a short step, so we're not stepping into a formal stance here. It's just a step down just next to your supporting foot. Then into the Kikomi, then into the Mawashi, then into the Shiro and your Aken Gakuzuki. But as you can see there, very quickly ran out of room. So we're going to break it down. But the key thing I want you to work on is what we were practicing when we did the double kicks at the start. That fast changeover, the fast footwork on the ground. Okay, imagine you're on hot coals. Okay, imagine the floor is lava. You've got to do a quick changeover. Okay, and so we're going to break it down into the 3 sort of combinations. So the Maigari going into the Yokogari first, the Yokogari going into the Mwashigari, and the Mwashigari going into the Ushiro. Okay, Yoi, left get and right, come on, take, guard. So the first combination, you're going to do Maigari step down and Yokogari, okay, without any arms afterwards. All right, so lightly, Maigari, Yokogari, work on that fast footwork. 1, and shuffle back. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. Good. Change legs. Try that on the other side of the body. Ready? 1, and back. 2, and back. Work on the fast feet. 3. Good. Again, notice the arms as well. No extra movement, no flapping around with those. 4, and back. Good. And change legs. Left leg forwards. So the next one, we're going to do the middle bit of the combination. The Yokogari Kikomi into the Mwashigari. And this is challenging because you're going to have a full rotation on the Yokogari. You've got to recover that and then do a full rotation into the Mwashigari. So it's a long way you've got to come. So left leg forwards. Try it lightly. Yokogari, Mwashigari. Make sure you've got the room in front of you. 1, kick, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 1 more. 4. Good. Change legs. Same again. Yokogari on the other side of the body. 1. Back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. And change legs. Good. So this final section then will be the third part of the combination, the Mwashigeri going into the Ishirigeri, but this time we're going to add the Uraken Gakuzuki on the end of that. Okay? So left leg forwards, guard position. Mwashigeri, Ishirigeri. Be careful on this step. So you're going to kick the Mwashigeri. Then look, you're going to continue the rotation. Plant that foot down. Okay? If you're indoors, you can be very deliberate about that. Okay? You may not have much space. And then drive at Ishirigeri, Uraken Gakuzuki. Ready? Mwashigeri, Ishirigeri. 1. Good. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. Change legs. Last go. 1. And back. 2. Back again. Make sure these arms are under control. 3. Back. Last one. 4. And back. And yame. Nere. Relax. Excellent. Just catch your breath. So, we're into the last couple of sequences. We're into the special Dan combination, which we're going to spend a little bit of time polishing up. And then the kicks balancing on one leg. Okay, so I'll just run through the special Dan combination for you, and then we'll do it together. So it starts off with the Mayo double punch. Exactly the same principles apply as we practice when we're doing the kids' kicks individually. Drive those hips forwards. Drive, full rotation, but this time we're going to thrust the punch. So you need to show that kime at the end of the technique. 1, 2, and stop. Okay. The second count is a step backwards. The key thing they're going to be looking for is the cleanliness of this step back. Okay. That means this back leg, it shouldn't buckle. You shouldn't step with it. And also the body position. No tilt forwards as you go back. So you need to have strong legs for this. A strong push off the front leg, a strong pull with the back leg to get you back. And all it is from here is a Geiramburai Gakuzuki, but again, full rotation, and solid kime here. Then the third count, we're going to modify this slightly. In your grading, it will be Shikomi, Uraken, Oyazuki step. But because space may well be limited, if you've got space, you can do that. If not, we're going to do Shikomi, Uraken, step back, Oyazuki, so you've got space. Okay, so you judge that depending on where you're training. If you haven't got space, Uraken, step back, Oyazuki to finish. Okay, Yoi, left Geiramburai, my team. Guard position, so I'm going to do this in mirror stance again. So we're going to break it down to count, but I want each move, each section done quite sharply and work on that solid stop. So kick, double punch, and hold that punch. 1. Good. Hold this position. Practice that still stop. The same principle that you'd apply to your katas. Drive backwards now. Geiramburai Gakuzuki. Focus on the rotation and the quality of this step. 2. Again, pause. Show that stop. Kick, Uraken, foot back, and do the Oyazuki. 3. Kick, Uraken, Oyazuki. Good. Same again. To count. 1, 2, 3. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Good, and full hikite on that final punch. Okay. Swap legs. Right leg forwards. Same again to count. 1. Work on the speed and cleanliness of this step back. 2. Kick, remember, change your feet over. 3. Good. Same again. 1. Step back. 2. 3. Last go. 1. 2. 3. And Yame. And Nere. Relax, just think about that for a moment. Because in a second, I want you to try that all the way through. From the left side of your body, then from the right side of your body. Okay? But have the feeling of, it's almost like a mini kata. So, kick, double punch, stop, show that stop, show that kime. It's very hard to do, but if you can do that, it'll be very, very impressive. Then, get on right, Gakuzuki, stop. Yokigari, Yurakin, fast feet, Oizuki. Okay? So, I would like you to do it twice on your left-hand side, twice from right leg forwards, okay? Really sharp, and then we'll be on to the last combination. Yoi, ready, left get down, right, come on, take, guard, twice from each side of the body, all the way through. 2. Quality of these steps. Speed of the rotation. Change legs. Efficiency in the blocks. Let's go. And Yame. And Nere. Relax, good. Grab a quick drink of water, then we'll do the final exercise. Okay. The last bit of your Kihon, of your basics, is the 3 kicks balancing on one leg. So the Maigari is to the front, the Yokigari Kikomi is to the side, the Ushirigari is to the rear. Okay, and then you recover back into Zenku Statue. So you'll be in guard position and you'll make kick, 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 and recover. Okay, so the key thing that I want you to work on whilst doing this is the knee. It makes a massive difference if you're able to keep that knee high. If you drop that knee, not only is it not the correct form for the kick, but it slows you down and you've got to drop and then bring it up again. If you can keep that knee high, it'll make it much easier to do those kicks. Even if the kicks are low, still have that high knee lift. Okay, and then, as always, just be careful when we're turning the supporting foot, depending on the surface you're working on. Okay, Yoi, ready, left get on right, can I take guard position? So I'll do this from mirror stance again. So we're going to do it a couple of times to count, then a couple of times all the way through. Okay, so I want you to kick Maigari and hold. Think about these arms as well. Same principles as before. No movement here. Ready? 1, kick. Okay. Kick Yokigari Kikomi. Now this one, you can just change the arms slightly just to allow it to flow with the body. Ready? 2, kick, recover. Then your Shirigari. 3, kick, and down. So you don't need to bring this knee all the way back to the front before stepping down. Just do a natural recovery from the Shirigari, natural recovery, back down. Okay, to count again. 1, Kikomi and back to high knee. 2, Ushiro and down. 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Good. Change legs. To count on the other side. Ready? Kick. 1. Okay. So if you do lose your balance, like I did then, it's not the end of the world. It's better to catch your balance and do a good second kick rather than lose your balance and try and do a kick off balance where the quality of the kick isn't going to be very good. Okay, so Kikomi now. 2. Yushiro. 3. And down. So make sure you get the thrust on the Kikomi, thrust on the Yushiro. Kick and hold. 1. 2. 3. Last go. 1. 2. 3. Good. And yummy. Change legs, going to take. Okay. So this time 3 using kicking with your right leg. Okay. And do light, medium, and then fast. So build up the pace with each set. Ready? Shimei. Kick. 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 Faster. Let's go. And change legs. Again, light, medium, fast. Shimei. Medium. Let's go. Good. And yame. And an air ray. Relax. Good. So that's it. That's the full Kihon syllabus for your first dan. Black belt grading. Lots to work on there. In terms of the very, very basic fundamental ideas of body rotation, hikite, shoulders down, as well as some more intricate details like the speed of that footwork and the quality of that step going backwards on the special dan combination. So if you do have space outside, I really recommend you trying to put those 4 kicks together, the Maigeri, Yokogo, Moshige, Shurigo, Yuraki, Gakusuki. Try that combination all in one go. Obviously, during lockdown, as it is when I'm filming this, we're not able to train in the dojo. But once we get back to the dojo, you'll be able to practice that, putting those kicks together. And the same thing with the special dan combination. That requires a lot of practice. Okay, the moves themselves aren't that complicated, but putting them together so you get the quality of those moves and the transitions and that still stop on the 3 different sections, that's what does take a bit of practice. Okay, but well done. Keep practicing, keep training, keep using the online resources that we've got on the club's website, and see you next time for the training session. So feet together. Awesome. Make sure you do your cool down and stretching after this video. Awesome.